690, friends. 690. Happy Monday. From the coast of God How are you, friends? We good? Here we go. Started a Monday. The end of the month. Halfway done, folks. Once February is over, we're pretty much through the winter for the most part. 31 fucking days. It's so hard, man. Getting through January and February is always so difficult for me. For everybody, you know? I wonder if it's the same thing like if you live somewhere where it's not cold. Is January and February like hard to get through if it's not cold? You know? Like on the West Coast, is it easier to get through January and February? All I think about is the trip in March. That's all. And that'll get me right through February. Yeah, things are all completely fucked up, man. Cold anyway, whatever. You know, we know that it's all fucked up. Everything's a mess. We're trying to get through. That's what we do, right? All right. I'm going to put up the top 10 of steps on, what's it called? On the, what's that fucking program that we use? Discord. I would like to shout out everybody that kept me motivated during the last month. We pretty much have a little bit the way things are going to turn out. There's some changes that can happen, but I can name you the top 10 as they are right now, with the possibility of some changes. Coming in at number 10, and he's probably done for the month because he's in Europe. 298,000 steps. That's Bart. Came on strong and went to normal after, but 298,000 steps. That's just under 10,000 steps a day. Number 9, Tim Wilson. Just under 309,000 steps. Number 8, Pizza Boy. 347,000 steps for January. Number 7, our very own Uma. 363,600 steps. Those are the 300s. So 298 is the low. That's up to the 300s. That takes us to number 7. Now, number 6. You still got time to do something too. He's got an hour, nearly 2 hours to make a difference. 403,000 steps. Bad deck. Jason. Pushes me all the time. My fellow ginger. Number 5. Somebody that I really like, kind of like having motivate me, is Tobias. 422,700 steps. Because Tobias is somebody who basically wants to compete against me because it motivates him. So that makes me happy. Because when I feel like I don't feel like doing something, I tell myself, well, you know, you got to do it. You keep everybody up, you know? So that's number 5, Tobias. We're in top 4 territory. Now, number 4 and number 3 can switch. There is just over 2,000 steps separating number 4 from number 3, so that might change. Right now, at the number 4 spot is PA Grand. 458,600 steps. Just 2,000 more at 460,700 is John Poseidon. The guy you never hear about, the quiet guy. That fucker's gonna be number 2 in the fucking, at the end of the year. He's on the sly. That guy's always like that. And last year, he's the one who finished with the most steps. Of course, I got into it only in December. But Poseidon, number 3, and still is in a position to drop to number 4 if PA Grant steps up his game. Number 2 is a bit of a surprise. I'm happy. Bad Decks Bad Deck's wife, Julia Smith. That's, what the fuck is her name here? Magic Mushrooms? What's her name over here? She's got some kind of cute name. Julia Smith. What's her name here? I never forget. I forget her name. Jumping Jellybean. 493,000 steps. Now, I would just like to point out, Jumping Jellybean, that you are less than 7,000 steps away from cracking 500,000. And you would be only the second person in our group to crack 500,000 steps. So, what it is that I'm doing, just to show you the spirit of competition for me is not about beating you, it's about all of us. I'm going to challenge you to add another 6,750 steps in the next 2 hours so that you can crack 500,000. And then you will be only one of two people with 500,000. So she's at 493 now, and then there's me. How many do you think I have? Did I hit 500,000? Yes. Did I hit 600,000? Yes, I did. At the moment, I am at 646,000 steps for the month. I am averaging over 20,000 steps for the month. And my day's not over yet. So my goal is, by the end of this, I want to have 650,000 steps. 650,000 steps puts me 30,000 ahead of an average of 20,000 steps a day, which fucking blows the doors off what it is that I was looking to do. I was looking to average 500,000 steps. So I blew the doors off of that. And I'm going to keep going. It's been harder, though. As the end of the month came on, I realized it's like, well, fuck. I hit my 600,000. I'm already there. And at that point, I just kind of slowed it down over the last couple of days. But I'm going to crack my 650,000 by the end of the day. And that's the month. So, congratulations to number 10, Bart. Number 9, Tim Wilson. Number 8, Joseph Delaney, Pizza Boy. Number 7, Uma. You go, girl. Number 6, Bad Deck. You're not going to be able to catch the top 5, Bad Deck. You've fallen out of the top 5. Top 5, Tobias. Pia Grande, number 4. With a chance of catching number 3 for Pia Grande. Number 3, John Seiden. And then number 2 and number 1 can't be caught. Those are guaranteed positions. Number 2, Jumping Jellybean at 493. And number 1, me. Over 150,000 steps over everybody else. That's me. And the only thing that was going through my head during the last days of doing this was, now I gotta do it all over again in February. It's going to be tough. I want to be able to hit... The way it is that I saw it is, I set goals for myself for the entire year, because I've always said consistency is the game, right? And what it is that I said to myself is that I set goals. I set a bronze, silver, and gold standard. My bronze standard was to be able to hit 4 million steps by the end of the year. So you're averaging just under 4 million steps. Just under 400,000 steps for the month. My silver standard, basically my goal, my bronze standard is 10,000 steps a day, so 3.65 million. But so I said 4 million. That's my bronze. My silver is 5 million steps. My gold level is 6 million steps, and to get 6 million steps is going to be fucking hard. To get to 6 million steps, I have to do 15,600 steps. I have to average 15,600 steps for the rest of the year. And I guess I can dream of the platinum level, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm not going to kill myself if I don't get it. But the platinum level, because I'm on pace for it now, would be 7 million steps. If I average just under 600,000 steps a month, I'm going to hit 7 million. And that's how it is that I keep myself motivated. And even as I kind of like dropped in motivation at the end of the month, I told myself, doesn't matter, man, I came ahead. And it happened during the hardest month of the year, January. January is super tough to get through. So, in other words, in terms of motivation, it worked. Why am I mentioning all of this? Because I want you guys to stay motivated. And I want it to keep motivating me. Okay, so I don't suspect I'm going to stop. I talk about it a whole lot less. But I don't suspect I'm going to stop. Yeah, well, Jumping Jellybean says it's a good feeling to have my best goal. But my best goal only for 1 month, which is the hardest month of the year. So that really makes me happy. This month coming up is going to be the second hardest month. 28 days means I got to get 560,000 steps. If I keep my platinum pace. Which I don't think is going to happen. It's going to be too hard. If I hit 500,000 steps, though, I'll be happy. 500,000 steps keeps me right there for my gold standard. You know? Seems like stupid little things, but they're little things that keep us moving at least a bit. Now look, I mean, you look at the other side, I've let go of my diet. I've put on 7 pounds in January. Put it back on. Why? And I know exactly why, because I'm eating way more garbage than I was before. But I try to put that in perspective again. This is January. This is the hardest fucking month of the year when it comes to all of this. These are the months when you're inside, where you're all fucking cocooned up and it's just, you know, you pig out. The comfort food, the blankets, you sleep in more. There's battles, at least for me. And I mean, again, look, the reason it is that I'm talking about this is not so that I can make it for myself. I'm trying to say this because I don't want to feel so alone in it, and I don't want you guys to feel so alone. I want you to know that we're all there in it. Okay? Well, Luke in the Grooves, if you want to join our step thing, come join us. I mean, seriously, come join us. You're a patron, you've been here a long time. The whole point is not beating each other. The whole point is motivating each other. Pushing each other to fucking go further. And I know that I've pushed some of you. I know that I have. Bad deck, I see every time you're trying to catch up to me or beat me. I see it. Jumping Jellybean, nothing's gonna stop you. You're for real. I already see it because you're consistent. You're for real. PA Grande, my guess is that I work, that I motivate you. Seeing how you are, even you're always kind of like pushing to beat me. Poseidon are number 3. Poseidon, I thought you would be number 2, but you're not number 2. Fucking Jumping Jellybean is number 2. And I know what you did last year. You killed last year. You beat, out of all of our group, you beat everybody. You were the best by far. Jumping Jellybean, she's going to be a problem. She's going to be a problem. But Poseidon, this motherfucker, I have so much respect for this guy. Number one, he's a longtime patron, but I have so much respect because it's consistency. He's not flashy. He's consistent. He flies under the fucking radar. But he's always there. He's always in the top 5. He's always in the top 3. And he's got a 3-hour head start on me when it comes to time. So sometimes he catches me, you know? But it's the steadiness. And that's why you know. It's like, these people, they know. I mean, Poseidon I know more than anything because he did it last year. So now, you know, I know that I expect no less. Jumping Jellybean, 1 month. 1 strong month. But I have a feeling that it's going to be consistent. Bad deck, PA, you know? Push me, man. I got no problem with you beating me. I don't care. But if you beat me, you deserved it. You know? Because for me, it's about trying to stay true to my fucking promise of I can't go back. And I've only half succeeded up to now. I eat garbage. I'm having a lot of fucking trouble with the diet thing. I'm back to eating shit. Sugars and fucking desserts and hamburgers and all this stuff. So, my battle is uphill there. My exercise, I think I have it. But I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try to stay because, like, there's no point in doing something, you reach it, and then all of a sudden you drop back, you know? So, if you want to join us, the app is called Outwalk. It's available both on Apple and the Android systems. There's a bunch of us on it. I think there's 27 of us on it. I mean, about a dozen of us really compete kind of thing. I can see that Mac Attack is starting to wake up a little bit. I can see that Kevin Homecat is starting to wake up a little bit. Fucking Bart is inconsistent, but Bart finished with 298,000 steps. That's like nearly 10,000 steps a day. You know? So, join us. The app is called Outwalk. There's 27 of us on this. What you do is once you download the app on whatever phone you have, look for Vinyl Junkies. And if you have Discord, look on Discord. Join our Discord server. And we'll keep trying to push. All right. I'm glad I got all that done. What I'd like to talk to you now about is a fucking Netflix series, which I've been talking about on the side, but how many of you have watched, what's that series called? On Netflix, new series. I'm looking it up now. Deadly Class. Deadly Class. No, not Cobra Kai, dude. Deadly Class. It's a new series on Netflix. It's fucking awesome. It's based on a independent comic book that came out in the 80s. You know? The way it is that I've described it is if you took John Hughes movies, specifically The Breakfast Club. If you took The Breakfast Club and you mixed it in with Cobra Kai minus about 75% of the schlock and throw in some Hunter S. Thompson in a more teenagey or early young adult way type of thing, then that's what you'd get with an incredible, but I mean fucking incredible soundtrack. Post-punk, 80s metal. I mean, just today, what did I hear? The reason I played that Iron Maiden song is because I heard it on the show, Deadly Class. What? I've also heard on Deadly Class, The Cure, Depeche Mode. What did I hear today? Love and Rockets. You know what I'm talking about? Like, seriously, like underground shit. Like, I mean, more underground than Depeche Mode. It's just the names aren't coming to me right now. It's a hell of a show. This next one, I'm going to play the entire side because it's a short side. And because interrupting the songs is a bit of an annoyance. But they make a very big appearance, soundtrack-wise and even visually, on this show that I'm talking about. I think it's called Deadly Game, Deadly School, whatever the fuck it's called. One of the main characters wears a Circle Jerks shirt. And I now want to own a Circle Jerks shirt. And I've already been looking for a DRI shirt for a long time. So, we're going to play some Circle Jerks. You guys want anything? You guys feel like listening to any tunes? Please check the archive. Put in your drinks. Put in your requests. I always appreciate it. Feels like I should be saying something else. New people, if you like what we do, hey man, maybe today's the day that you'd like to join us. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month at patreon.com/vinyljunkies. And we'll hang out together. Yeah, watching the show makes me want to read the comic book too. It's really good, and part of it is actually, part of it is what do you call it? Anime. Okay, so there is some animation in it as well. Oh, as if that wasn't enough, check this. You can also add to that the fact that Henry Rollins plays a teacher who teaches people how to make poison. And he's very Henry Rollins in it. Okay? And I haven't seen it. I'm only on episode 4. But I did see in the credits, kind of at the corner of my eye. I hope I saw it. But I think the episode that I'm watching right now, Ice-T makes an appearance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hitting all the fucking sweet spots, man. If Ice-T's in it as well, who knows what's coming up next? It's just, basically what I'm saying is, it's created with an aesthetic that's supposed to be for mass consumption, but there's enough of the real shit. There's enough of the stuff that is like, this is what it is that's going to introduce the circle jerks to a bunch of people who would never know who the fucking circle jerks are. This is what it's going to do. And to me, that's not a bad thing. You know? You know like how Guitar Hero turned a bunch of people onto bands like The Sword, for example? Psychobilly, Freak Out, that kind of thing, right? This show is going to be popular. I see it. The Stranger Things crowd are probably going to want to watch it too. Deadly Class is what it's called. And it's going to be the kind of show that will turn people on to some very cool music. Cobra Kai, for example, I mean, the music is cool, but the music is obvious. And that's the point. That is absolutely the point of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is supposed to be pop, right? The characters are the popular guys. This one, Deadly Class, there's like a fucking goth. There's a punk. There's a homeless guy. There's the Latino cholo. There's a fucking, There's a guy from Watts. That kind of thing. Okay? And I'm too old for any of it. But the girls in there are fucking hot. Porco Dio. If I was like in my late teens, early 20s, I'd be like fucking losing it for the girls on there. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Except for the white supremacist bitch. The white supremacist bitch has long hair and all puffed out, Like the kind of thing, the kind of people that you'd expect in the movie Heathers. They're like that. Fuck them. But it's really cool. So, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you as music people, you would like it. So what I'm going to do now, because this show is completely the reason why it is that I'm thinking about Circle Jerks as much as I am, I'm going to play you an entire side of Circle Jerks. Alright? Dig in, friends. Make your own requests. Let's get a evening of music and laughter going.
Innocent until I'm proven guilty. Deny everything, deny everything. I'm being free. It's all a setup. Deny everything, deny everything. I'm just a spoke of the wheel, part of the puzzle, part of the game. I'm being free. Innocent till I'm proven guilty. Deny everything, deny everything, deny everything, deny everything. Take it away! Take it away! Every night the scene is set. Got a dream. of this dead with a gun. Here's my head. Let's go get up on it. Getting drunk, getting loose. I just want some sky. 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 Passing flyers at the 797. What's the deal with this thing? Let's go roll the field, man. I just want some sky. 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 Every night, it would be so great. I'll take you home to meet mom and dad. And they'll be so glad. They won't think their boys are bad. They can go upstairs. Go to bed. Beverly Hills, Century City, everything's so nice and pretty. All the people look the same. Don't they know they're so damn lame? There she goes, three-piece suit, spandex pants, cowboy boots. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll have to move from Beverly Hills, Century City. Everything's so nice and pretty, and all the people, they look the same. But don't they know they're so damn lame? Three-piece suit, spandex pants, cowboy boots. What you do? Beverly Hills, Century City! I went to see a rabbi, but despite his advice, I want an operation. I will not bother at operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. Operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. They sent me to a preacher, a really thoughtful guy. He said my idea is crazy, I shouldn't even try this. Operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. Operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. But I've just seen a surgeon, and with a knife he cut. I cannot bring you children. This world is such a rush. It's operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. Operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. I had an operation, a statement of our times. They tied my bum together. What's inside's not alive. Operation, operation, snip and die, snip and die. 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 You yellow in defiance. They're backed up against the wall. They're up there clutching their guns, man, and it makes you feel real small. So, guys, fish, no more. Broken glass. When it ends with the handcuffs on your hand. You run around, spray paint, graffiti on everybody's wall. You think that's fiction, man? That ain't nothing at all. So you can just fish, no more. Broken glass. When it ends with the swift gets through your ass. You yell out in defiance, backed up against that wall. They're up there touching the guns, feel the strength. I was so wasted, I was wasted. I was so wasted, I was wasted. I was so fucked up, I was so screwed up, I was so jacked up. Couldn't get any higher than that. I was so filled up, I was so nailed up, I was so jacked up, I was out of my head. I was so wasted, I was wasted. I was so wasted, I was wasted. Drugs, meet me on the way. No cheap pennies, just blank walls. Blank walls, that's okay. Prostitutes, hives and drugs, meet me on the way. Empty bottles, spots of blood. That's cool, bro, that cool does. What waits for me? A bullet of thug. What waits for me? A bullet of thug. That's okay. Rule the day. That's okay. Turn around and I'll walk away. Or turn around, didn't want to stay there anyway.
I mean, wasn't that fun? That could have potentially been only 2 songs. But it's punk, hardcore, you know? The songs are like a minute long. So it seems like this show I'm talking about, what's it called? Deadly Class? I forgot what it's called. Deadly something or other. Is available only in Canada? That's massively surprising. I mean, just in terms of the licensing for the songs, they must have had a hell of a budget. And the way it's shot, you know, there's a budget there. The only thing I can think of, though, is it dropped this Friday, I think. The only thing I can think of is maybe they're testing it out. Testing it out in our area first, testing it out in our market, and then seeing. Like that. Alright. We have a set coming up for Trucker, who just booked his flight to San Francisco. March 4th to the 7th, friends. Look at us. We're going to be doing it just like I said we would do it all along. I've been singing this song for, what, nearly 2 years now? I said it, and now we're going to do it. Patron only, meet up in San Francisco March 4th to the 7th. That's a Friday to a Monday. That's the checkout day. We've already blocked off an entire floor of the Zeppelin Hotel. I have rented the suite out for myself, booked the suite out for myself, so that we may use it as a common space. The cocktail lounge. The area where there's going to be a turntable. And a stereo, a proper stereo. Which doesn't mean it has to be the best quality in the world. It just means that I'd rather do better than a Crosley, which is what they give us. Crosley, the sound comes out of those tiny little suitcase thing. No, you know? So, have we filled the rooms? The way I'm seeing it is you'd have to ask people here who's already booked their rooms. I mean, Chubbs is going to be taking up a couch. I mean, I think the couches are doubles too, right? I don't know. Who else is booked besides me? Alright. I mean, I know that flights have been booked. Yeah, how about an iPod Shuffle and a home speaker dock? How about no? Nah. Not for this, because we're going to have an indoor space, you know? Mind you, when we come to Montreal, when we do this in Montreal, and we're going to have like a pool party at my place, right? What do you think we're going to be using? We're going to be using a Bluetooth speaker and shuffle. a playlist. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Set up a turntable and records outside? I mean, get real. Not to mention, I mean, if you're busy eating barbecue and swimming and having drinks and stuff like that, who wants to play DJ? You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to get it together, and we have an entire month to get it together, and if anything, it creates a certain excitement, adds to the experience. What do we have now? We're going to play Trucker's set. We got some Spoon, some Bad Brains, and Midnight Oil coming up. Spoon put out an album last year. I got it as promo, and this is actually the first I hear of it. Trucker picked a tune off of it. What's this record called? Transference. So, we'll get to that. For the Bad Brains, I'm actually playing you the reissues, the cleaned up version. And the cleaned up versions do sound more cleaned up than the original vinyl copies. The reason it is that I'm saying this is that if you maybe considered replacing your other copies of the Bad Brains records, the reissues definitely do the job. As much as it's possible with those types of tapes, right? But they did find new source material. I know because I know the person who put them out. I know, and Andrew of Org Music is a sponsor of ours. He's a longtime friend. So they sound good. I mean, I got these as promo. They sound great. Spoon is a reissue as well. Well, not that particular one. Transference is a reissue, yeah? Okay. When did it come out originally? 2009. Thank you. Okay. Zano asks if there's going to be a regular Vinyl Junkies broadcast during that time frame. Yeah. We're going to have to see how that works. I will commit to Saturday. Maybe. I don't even know. Saturday, probably, yeah. I mean, there's... Thanks, Andre. There's things that... I mean, I'm still going in the middle of a pandemic, right? So I'm going to play safe. Because I can tell you, living in Canada, if I catch gingivitis, it's a pain in the ass if I have to fucking isolate and all the rest of this. It's going to cost me a fucking fortune. Okay? And the social responsible thing, I'm safe by nature when it comes to do that. So it's like, I'll mask up. I got no problems at all, But that said, I'm not sure that I'm necessarily keen on going and watch a live show. I realize that that's something that other people might be comfortable with or all the rest of this. I don't think that I want to go to a live show. If they got the what's it called? If they got the vaccine pass, that changes things for me. If I know that they got the vaccine pass, then that could change things. But for the most part, I want to just hang out. But we'll see. I mean, these are not decisions that it's up to me, and it's not like we have to make decisions as a community either, right? People can go wherever the fuck they want. But I'm just talking about myself. But it's not going to stop me from fucking record shopping. It's not going to stop me from, having lunch at a restaurant with a bunch of you kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Okay, well, if the events require a vax pass, then that already makes me much more comfortable. But this shit's changing every day, and there's always the really smart ones who are so concerned with their freedoms that they're willing to spend money on a document that says that they are everything that they are against, everything that they're trying to protest. The idiocy of a fake vaccine pass astounds me. Completely fucking astounds me. I don't even get it. So, fuck those people. Let them die. Let Darwin have his way. I can't do anything about the fact that things are where they are. I mean, I really thought that we'd be farther along with all of this. You know, that there's this rift and that there's people like, I'm trying to think. It's like, these are the same people that would have protested having to get a fucking shot for polio. These are the same people who would fucking probably protest their choice with measles and all the stuff that we've pretty much fucking eradicated. Polio, except, I mean, unless you live in the fucking poorest of the poor. But you know, since when are the pharmaceuticals for us? Listen. Don't conflate one with the other. Don't mix one thing up with the other. Polio is not 4 shots, but what? That makes a difference? The fact that it inconveniences you is what makes the difference? It's an inconvenience for everybody, including the people who have to wear masks. Guess what? Masks aren't comfortable for me either. I don't like them. You think I want to go around like that? What, you think it's a pleasure? You think I choose to do it? To me, there's not even a choice. I'm a member of a society. I don't live only by myself. I live with other people. Therefore, I consider the health and safety of everybody. That's it. It's called a social responsibility. It's called a social contract. So, you know? But we're going to work with what we have. But I'm just telling you that, like, for me, if there's the vaccine pass, it's going to change something. We can maybe look at maybe going and watch a concert. I think there's a good metal concert there while we're around. Is Metal Andrew here? Metal Andrew had mentioned that there's a pretty interesting concert that, you know, is an option. But for me, if the option is, I mean, I'm trying to think of, if the option is going to catch a concert versus just hanging out and having drinks in the fucking suite and playing records and smoking pot and just doing that and just being us, for me, I think I'd rather choose the evening like that. You know? But that's me. I can't wait to try new beer, different beers, different foods. Starting to think about the records that I'm going to pull for you guys. Jit, if you show up, I have a record without any problem at all. I got you sorted out big. No fucking problem. With you, there are options. Chubbs, I think I have your record. If it's not that one, I got you, Chubbs. But I think I already know what your record is going to be as well. Sean, Drive-By Trucker. 100% certain that I have your record. I know what you're going to get. I want you to know that all of these records are good records. It's not, dollar bin shit. It's actually their new records. I have doubles of them. Nelson's going to be pretty easy to get as well. You know, should be fun. So, record stores, man. I know that you guys are probably better at this kind of stuff than I am, but if you guys can start mapping out record stores and start mapping out like that kind of thing, let's get the conversation going. Number one, because I want to be excited about this. I want to have a good time, and to me, a good time is planning it with my friends. And please understand, those of you who aren't showing up, this doesn't exclude you in any way whatsoever, because this is not something that's going to happen only this time. It's going to happen other times too. You know? The idea of connecting was a part of what it is that we do here from the very beginning. The idea of community, the idea of all us knowing each other, it's been there since day one. Ask anyone who's here. That's not going to change. That's part of my value system. So, Ecodrome. It doesn't matter if you're not there in March and July. We're doing Canada, right? We're doing Montreal. So there you go. It's a drive away for you, if you really wanted to, and you'd have a fucking car, which isn't a bad idea. I mean, you don't need a car though. All right. Tomorrow, tune in. By the way, there's going to be an unboxing. I don't know if it's not going to be an unboxing, but there's going to be a whole bunch of new records to show you. My understanding is that there are 3 orders in this box. 2 that I know of myself, but it looks like there's other stuff as well. So, there's going to be records in there that I don't know. But good shit coming. All right? What are we going to do here? Let's play Drive-By Truckers set. Check the archive. See if I can get you a drink. Let's get this party going. Here's some Spoon.
When I'm with you, all my brothers, oh, I feel like a king. It feels like I'm dreaming. When that blood goes rattling through my veins, my ears start to raise. I notice
Family bug!
and I got nothing to lose but
Join me, friends!
darkness and shadows. Got nothing to lose but bitterness and patterns. When I can't find the way to reach you, my love, I'm just not the same. Just ain't the same. But when I know you're watching out for me, I know I don't know it. I can see what matters, and I got nothing to lose but darkness.
You are most welcome to join us, Cyber Nephilim.
Got nothing to lose but emptiness and hang-ups. Oh, when I know you're watching.
No, I'm leaving on the Monday too.
I look for what matters, and I notice what matters.
For sleeping arrangements, it has to be until the Monday. That's what I mean.
Darkness and shadows. Got nothing to lose but loneliness and patterns. The flowers bloom and the trains collide. I don't got a thing to lose.
Remind me to bring Bing Bang, I'll definitely do that. Who wants me to bring Bing Bang to San Francisco? Corky Buchek.
That the Sunset Empire shudders and shakes, and I know there's a floodgate and a raging river, and I say, see the silence of the ribbons of iron and steel, and I say, hear the punch drum huddle as they drive on a hammer and wheel. Sometimes you're beaten to the top, sometimes you're taken to the wall, and you don't give in. Sometimes you're beaten to the top, sometimes you're taken to the wall, but you don't give in. Cannibals wear smart suits and ties, and I know they arm wrestle on the altar, and I say, don't leave your heart in a hard place. Sometimes you're beaten to the pulp, sometimes you're taken to the wall. Sometimes you're beaten to the pulp, sometimes you're taken to the wall, but you don't give in.
Sup, Juan?
Sometimes you're beaten to the pulp, sometimes you're taken to the wall. Sometimes you're shaken to the top, sometimes the face is gonna fall. Don't you let it. Sometimes you're beaten to the top, sometimes you're taken to the wall, but you don't give in.
Yeah. Hello. Funny, Juan, you say it's been a long time. It's like you never left. Everybody knows who you are. You're one of us, man. We're happy to have you. Jits is saying that she's gonna be, she's interviewing a babysitter, so fingers, toes, and whatever else I can cross that you show up. I want you to know, Jits, also that we discussed the fact that, you know how it is that when people meet each other, like they open up a bottle of champagne or something like that, that they all toast? I have decided that the way it is that we're going to toast, those who wish to partake, we will be toasting with some mushroom smoothies created by Jiu-Jitsu. We're gonna make a bunch of mushrooms. We're gonna make some bunch of mushroom smoothies and fucking trip balls. That's kind of what it is that I'm hoping we're gonna do. And I'm now familiar enough with mushrooms to know it's like if I shroom on Friday, it's gonna be fine, and then I can shroom again on Saturday night, and why the fuck not? Even Sunday. Because if anything, I know that because I know you guys, because there's the communal thing is going to be very obvious. You know, that's why to me I wanted to make sure that we had a space that we can all hang out. You know? You're not coming to my room. My room is my bedroom. Nobody goes into my fucking bedroom. You want to take a shit in your room. Don't take a shit in my room. Don't fucking piss in my bathroom. I don't want to deal with your piss splashes. That's not me being that's not me being unreasonable. It's not being fucking unreasonable. We're all living on the same floor, yes? You keep away from my bathroom, and you keep away from my bedroom. That's it. I don't give a fuck about anything else. You understand? You want to masturbate into the fucking drawer in the kitchen? Go right ahead. I got no problems. No fucking problems. I eat with my hands anyway. And why am I like that? Just because I'm like that. Because I'm like that. It's my bathroom. My fucking bathroom. Because I can't fucking manage the idea of fucking walking into a bathroom and seeing fucking tampons all fucking wrapped up in the toilet. I can't fucking imagine this. I already live with 2 girls. I'm trying to get away from tampons. I gotta fucking hear about how, yeah, it's a heavy flow today. Was it better? How many times a day did you fucking change your pads today? How often do you change your pads? That's supper talk around my house. That's what we talk about. And I gotta fucking stand there and I gotta fucking eat my pasta. I gotta eat my fucking sausage pasta. I'm listening to my daughter and my wife discussing whether their flows are heavy and how many pads you're supposed to... Oh, man. Listen to me. Okay? The idea of shit stains in my toilet really fucking, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I cannot deal with other people's shit stains. I can't do it. And God forbid, God fucking forbid that somebody fucking pisses all over the bathroom, pisses like the guys, because I know guys are slobs. Alright? I fucking hate guys, and it's why I don't use public toilets, practically. I definitely don't shit in a public toilet. If I have to piss, it's not a problem. I can piss behind the dumpster. I don't give a fuck. It's no problem at all. You understand? But if there's these they're disgusting. They're fucking disgusting. I don't want that in my fucking bathroom. And don't tell me, oh, Sam, we respect you. No. Don't tell me that. You're probably going to be drunk. And if you're drunk, you have to go to the bathroom and you don't have any fucking common sense. So no, I don't trust you. Nobody uses my bathroom. You stay the fuck away from my bathroom. You stay the fuck away from my bedroom. That's it. But there's going to be a nice big living room. You understand? There's going to be it's a suite. So there's going to be space there for us to fucking chill out. Capiche? We're going to chill out. And that's where it is. I think there's a balcony, so we're going to smoke the drugs. We have the balcony. And we're going to just get a good stereo. We're going to put it together. I mean, I already know that we have definitely a turntable. I mean, Nelson's daughter has a turntable, so we can use that. We'll find... If somebody has an emergency yak... Stop, Bangladesh, please. Just stop. Why? These are not the things that I wish to think about. I don't know. It's a thing. I know, Chubbs. You're supposed to be using the fucking. You're gonna be using the thing, right? You're gonna be sleeping on the couch. We're gonna have to sort that out somehow. The idea of you and me sitting on the same toilet is, it's a bit fucking schkeev. No offense to you. No offense to you. It's not, it's no offense to you. I'm not fucking saying that I'm prim and proper. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. My family tells me all the time, Sam, you gotta start using deodorant. You stink. And the way I see it is, deodorant for who? Deodorant. What deodorant? For who? Where am I going? Deodorant. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm at home. I have not left the fucking house. I have not stepped foot outside of the house in 2022. What do I need deodorant for? I wash my balls as often as I need to wash my balls. I take my showers. I'm fresh. Everything gets changed. Everything's beautiful. But my family... Sam, you need deodorant. So... Yes, I will wear deodorant for you guys. I will. I will make sure that I'm properly fresh. Hey, Metal Andrew, what's the concert that's happening in San Francisco the week that we're there? Can you tell me? You have a good memory for these things. I just realized I put away the wrong record. Sword. Yes, Sword was one of them. Not Magic Sword. It's Sword. The Sword. The Sword, yes. Magic Sword. That's the message you send to your RPG nerd group. That's a different message. That's a different group. We're the music nerds. The Sword and Zombie. I mean, that's pretty righteous. That's a good show. And maybe some people are going to decide they want to do that. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be more fun to fucking stay home, to fucking have a house party. All the beer we want. It's way cheaper, that's for sure, but it's like all the beer we want. No hustle, no bustle. I don't fucking know. We're adults. You guys can go where you want. Everyone's going to be off on a Saturday. It's like, yeah, fuck you and your suite. Stay home and masturbate, Sam. Stay in your clean toilet by yourself. You're a loser. We're going to go get filthy. And bring home germs. I'm not a germaphobe. At all. At all. I just don't like the idea of other people's urine and feces touching me. It's very gross. I mean, if you're sitting on this toilet seat, it's just you got your ass sweat. We're sharing ass sweat. It's a problem. This is a problem for me. I don't want to share ass sweat with you. I don't care if you're Farrah Fawcett Majors. I don't want to share ass sweat with you. You remember that bikini poster? The red bikini, the bikini poster, remember? I masturbated so many times to that poster. And now she's dead. You see? I masturbated to an old, dead woman. You see how that works? Life is a big circle. Stop, Sam. Here, listen to some music.
Hey, yo. I want to dedicate this song right here to Oren Ishii. Half Chinese, half Japanese, half American. And yo, over the species of feminine perfection. She got the sinister cat eyes and little freckles on her complexion. Cheaper the Yakuza. But she's wicked like Medusa. And she got crazy 88 killers that'll slice right through you. Quick to chop her head off, then wipe the blood off. Her long range sniper shot she bust, never let her dud off. You got a minute to pray, and a second to die. You can see the image of the devil reflected inside her eye. But since she was a little girl, yo, she never would cry. She seen so much tragedy, let me explain to you why. She grew up on a military base where she had to face the brutality of her mother and her father being erased. The blood drops from her teardrops on her cheek, you see the smear spots. She silently watched as the shotgun sliced through her dear pops, through his thick skull. That she's vicious like a pit bull, and when it comes to hatred and revenge, she got a shit full. Revenge is that fire that burns So strong. Hey yo, she been busting off kneecaps, son, since the age of 11. But fucking the enemy to death, that was her favorite weapon. And the death you paid in hell, boy, it can't be paid in heaven. You better get down on your knees, son, and start praying to the Reverend. Bon appetit, boy, revenge is so sweet, especially when it's served in a cold dish. But she has no wish but to cut your day short like the winter solstice. And a chance to receive a slight bit of mercy from her was hopeless. Over in Ishi, half Chinese, half Japanese, half American. Yeah, oh, what a species.
love as sweet as my love. For nowhere in the world could there be a boy as true as you love. All my love I give gladly to you, all your love you give gladly to me. Tell me why then, oh why should it be that we go on hurting each other? We go on hurting each other, making each other cry, hurting each other without ever knowing why. Closer than the leaves on a weeping willow, baby, we are. Closer, dear, are we than the simple letters A and B are. All my life I could love only you, all your life you could love only me. Tell me why then, oh why should it be that we go on hurting each other? We go on hurting each
here I am in my tubby again, and my tubby's all filled with water and nice fluffy suds. And I've got my soap and washcloth to wash myself, and I've got my nifty scrub brush to help me scrub my back, and I've got a big fluffy towel to dry myself when I'm done. But there's one other thing that makes tubby time the very best time of the whole day. And do you know what that is? It's a very special friend of mine, my very favorite little pal. Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Bo-bo-bo-dee-o, rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Hey, rubber ducky, would you like me to scrub your back with my nifty little scrub brush? You would? Okay, how's this? Hey, you want me to scrub behind your ears? Oh, I see. You don't have any ears, do you? Well, how about your tummy? Scrub his little ducky tummy. Ooh, he's ticklish. Ooh. Oh, every day when I make my way through the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'd like a whole pond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Back when I was 10, Jim was my best friend. We'd go down to the station and watch the trains come in. The long black train, the long black train. Someday I told my friend, we'll ride that train, and then we'll make a fortune for ourselves, and we'll ride it home again. The long black train, the long black train. As we grew older, Jim grew wilder than the wind. He robbed
Does vinyl sound better?
in our hometown, and they sent me after him on the long black train, the long black train. And so I caught my friend. 12 men convicted him. 99 years is what he got. I'll bet it seems like 100 to Jim. He'll miss the long black train, the long black train.
Does vinyl sound better? Well, yes, of course. The reason I buy vinyl is because it sounds so much better than everything else. That's the reason I buy it. So, you'll see that some of these records I bought, and I insisted on having them on vinyl because I needed them to sound really good. It's very important that they always sound better. Vinyl sounds better. It's just vinyl just sounds better. Vinyls, they sound even better than vinyl. Okay? Now, new people. Are you enjoying yourselves? Good. I'm so fucking happy for you. Huh. We're happy to have you. You can lurk as much as you want, friend. You can lurk as long as you wish. I know you're new, so I would like to let you know that the way we do things here is that imagine this to be a virtual dive bar. Close your eyes. You're in a virtual dive bar. If you're not the kind of person to go to a dive bar, you're in the wrong place already. But if you are, let's continue. There's a pool table. It's got stains of dubious origin on it. The orange felt probably needs to be changed 3 years ago. There's a ping pong machine in the corner. A pinball machine. 8-ball deluxe. That's the one that's there, right next to the Kiss ping pong machine. There's darts. There's no sports. And there's the most kick-ass fucking jukebox ever. An archive of well over 85,000 songs. Except it's not on a little fucking playlist. I actually own the records. Now, if you want to be a part of this dive bar, you can. But what's really cool about it is that everybody knows each other. You know why? Because the chat is for patrons only. That's why. It keeps things super intimate, and it keeps it so that anybody who actually appreciates what goes on here every night is 100% down with putting $2 or $5 a month to be here. So those are the ones we want. So what winds up happening is that a lot of people lurk. And if they dig it, then eventually they step up and they become patrons. And as patrons, what do? We do cool shit like meet up in San Francisco from March 4th to the 7th. Do you understand? Like that. Like that. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. Go become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Now, yes, vinyl is absolutely... Oh my god, it sounds so... The reason I buy vinyl is just because it just sounds better. The big reason, the most important reason is the... I would say it's a tie between the ridiculous expense and the inconvenience. Those are two things that I really love about vinyl. I fucking love that they cost a lot. And that it's super inconvenient. I love that part of it. But yeah, the fact that they sound good, that's really amazing. So I bought this record and I thought, yeah, I need to have, like... The better my sound system is, the better it's going to sound to my ears. Okay? I wish I had a $100,000 sound system right now. Big fucking horns. So I can hear every little nuance. Tell me, okay? You listen, and even you that you're listening through this stream, you're going to hear it just sounds better. Well, yeah, it's on vinyl. Listen to this, Buttercup. Doesn't it sound great? Go buy yourself a turntable right now. Join the trend. Listen to the glorious dynamic range. Copyright Popo is upon us. We need to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. Nice knowing you. Nice seeing you. Come join us on Twitch. The address is in the chat.